Is it possible for sentiment analysis to handle irony effectively? Imagine reading a social media post that says, "Oh great, another traffic jam, just what I needed." You might think it sounds positive because of the word great, but the real message is quite the opposite. This is a perfect example of irony, where words say one thing but mean another. Now, how well can computers understand this kind of subtlety? That's what we're here to find out. Sentiment analysis is a part of natural language processing that tries to figure out if a piece of text is positive, negative, or neutral. But irony throws a wrench into this process. When someone uses sarcasm or irony, the words often don't match the true feeling behind them. For example, saying "fantastic job" after a mistake might sound positive, but the real sentiment is negative. Traditional models that look for keywords struggle with these situations because they only analyze the surface words. They miss the context that shows the speaker is being sarcastic. However, recent advances in deep learning have made progress in this area. Models that use techniques like bidirectional long short-term memory and gated recurrent units can analyze sequences of words and understand how they relate to each other. These models can pick up on patterns that suggest irony, especially when combined with attention mechanisms that focus on important parts of the text. Some AI systems are now designed to detect sarcasm and irony directly. They use multitask learning, which means they learn to do two things at once: analyze sentiment and identify sarcasm. When sarcasm is detected, the system can adjust its sentiment prediction, making it more accurate. For example, if the model recognizes sarcasm in the "great, another rainy day" comment, it can interpret the overall sentiment as negative, even though the words seem positive. Large language models like ChatGPT also show some ability to understand irony. They can often rephrase ironic statements into straightforward ones, which helps clarify the true sentiment. But their accuracy depends on how complex the context is and how much data they've been trained on. They are not perfect and sometimes miss the subtle cues that humans pick up easily. Understanding irony is tough because it often depends on shared knowledge, cultural references, and the speaker's tone, things that are hard for AI to interpret from text alone. Nonverbal cues like facial expressions or tone of voice are missing in written language, making it even harder for AI to catch the irony. In real-world applications, improving irony detection can make sentiment analysis more reliable. For social media monitoring, customer feedback, or chatbots, recognizing when someone is being sarcastic helps avoid misunderstandings. Some AI tools now include features to detect sarcasm and adjust their responses accordingly. From an ethical point of view, better irony detection can prevent misinterpretations that might lead to wrong conclusions or biased decisions. But it also raises questions about how well AI can truly understand human nuance and humor. To sum up, while recent developments in deep learning and large language models have made it more possible for sentiment analysis to handle irony, it is still not perfect. The complexity of human language and the many subtle cues involved make it a challenging task. Ongoing research continues to improve these systems, but fully understanding irony remains an open goal for AI developers.